I guess people are waiting for me to say welcome, I guess, or something.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
What's going on,
working.
guys? Just give me a couple seconds. I'm just going to let everyone know we're live. Let's rock.
Let's go.
Hello. Let's throw this out.
Like, share, retweet. Retweet.
Hi, Mike. Cool. All right, we're here. Welcome everybody to Thursday Night Live. All three of us are here because, well, you know what? Blaine's back. He took Monday off, or you were here. You weren't here on Monday.
I was not here on Monday.
You were not here, right? Yes.
Half
Spending
of
quality time with your wife,
it was.
which is good. Very
Yes.
good.
It was.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Eliana was here though. I was here because I'm like a bad scab. I never heal. I'm always here. That's one we could put in the things, Blaine. No, the witty sayings. Anyways,
Sure.
guys have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah,
It was an interesting night, Mike. Yes, we had the live stream, the round table. It was interesting. It was definitely one for the ages. Hello, Chris. Welcome. So, guys, we have got a ton to go over. And Blaine's going to do some screen shares and discuss all. We literally have, two major announcements, but then there's kind of a third announcement to the 0.5, I guess, would be. There's just a ton of stuff going on with listeners, and we will discuss it all for you guys tonight. So hopefully you guys are ready. And Blaine, what do you want to start with, man? It's up to you, bro.
What are we starting with? I don't know. I am trying to do this thing real quick, so give me just 2 seconds here. Everything's always ready except for that last little thing, that has to be done real quick. So that's what I'm doing right now. Actually, I'm not doing anything related to anything that is newly built. I'm just making changes to how numbers are viewed in admin because there's no commas in them, and it's hard to read 15,000 without 1.5 comma whatever.
Perfect.
So anyway,
Perfect.
we got stuff going on in List Nerds. That's pretty awesome, I think. I don't really know. Maybe some people will like it. Maybe some people won't. Who knows? But to start off, now when you go to your inbox, you see these little numbers next to people's usernames, which is so weird. I don't know. They just
What's going on?
They kind of just appeared today.
Crazy. Here, let's do this.
Magical.
Here, you guys can see the full screen now instead of our faces.
There we go. Here, I'll even zoom on in here.
Wow. Look at that.
So anyway.
Dude, you got to get that CTP stake up, buddy. Only 82 votes remaining. Let's go, man.
I know, right? It's not a lot.
No.
My problem is I have the auto staker set up on my Hive Engine account. So anytime I unstake CTP to bring it over to List Nerds, it automatically restakes it again.
Perfect.
So I was trying for like 5 weeks trying to figure out what was wrong, and then I just gave up and I forgot about it.
Perfect.
So anyway, we have reputation scores now inside List Nerds. What does that mean? Well, the goal of the reputation score is not to be like the Hive reputation score. What I mean is I have a lot of stake and I don't like you, so I'm going to downvote you, and now your reputation goes to 0.
And your rewards are all gone.
Yeah. The goal of the reputation is reward people for doing better, for writing better mails, for doing better overall. And that reward is in the form of the mail token. So now, if you go to the upgrade page, you will now see a range of how many mail per click that you can earn. So 3 to 9, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 mail per click. And what that range is based on your reputation score. Oh, look, we got 2 red ones already. Super awesome.
Super awesome.
Super awesome. So the lower your reputation score, the less mail you're going to earn. The higher your reputation score, the more mail you can earn, based off of your reading emails, and then voting on them, so forth and so on. So the way that votes work is it's a weighted scale. John's going to make a post. I'm not going to get super too nerdy into it. The lower your score is, the easier it is to make your score higher. The higher your score is, the harder it is to make it higher or lower, et cetera, and so forth and so on. There is also a portion or a weighted portion that goes from your listener stake. So the more listeners you have staked inside the site, the more weight your vote has on somebody's reputation. But again, it is not enough weight to cause somebody to go from a 70 to a 0 reputation score. You cannot make somebody go to a 0 based off of one singular vote. That is not the goal. Again, I'm not trying to start anything where it's like, I don't like you and I have a big stake, so you're going to buy. It's not how it works. And I think my overall goal for the reputation score was making it so that newer members could easier find mails to look at, to vote on, and do that, because they're going to have, again, limited votes when you first start, because you may not understand how CTP tokens work, how listeners works, how Hive Engine or Hive works, or any of that stuff. So they may have limited votes. So the goal is to better help them find the people that they should be voting on. And that should be judged by the people. So if you have good mails and they are linking to good articles, projects, etc., whatever, your score is going to go up. It's real simple. If it's not, and if it's 12 ways to get free Bitcoin this weekend, your score is going to go down. That's what's going to happen. So it's a judge for two things. One, it tells us to do better if we suck. And two, it tells people, new people, who to look for, and who they can start to look towards when they initially join listeners, or they have no stake, or they have very little voting power or anything like that. So what are your thoughts? I'm going to take a drink.
I think what's really important too, can you go back to the upgrade page just for a second? I just want to show people something, because this was, we kind of touched on it a little bit here, but it's very important to note. It doesn't say 0 mail per click. So you can never not earn on listeners. That's really, really important. Even if you have a 0 reputation, you can still earn a minimum of 3 mail up to 9 mail as a free member. So really, really important to note, because that will, we're going to get downvoted to hell and we're never, no, first of all, your listeners and your CTP are never touched. That's got nothing to do with this. The only thing that's adjusted is how many mails per click you can potentially earn. So you want to get your reputation up so you get the maximum amount of mail per click, because that will be what you use the system to send the solos, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's very, very important to note. You never can get nothing on listeners. So don't worry, even if, let's be honest, I get downvoted all the time by Blaine. If I go to 0, I'm still going to be earning the minimum amount that I can get, no matter what. So I'll still get that. So my job, if I start seeing myself getting lower reputation scores, that tells me what I'm doing isn't working. I need to improve it. And it's already started. You guys have seen that I use the auto mailer, and I used it every single day, which is fine. But I changed it up this week. I kind of put a break in between because I wasn't getting verified emails all the time. So that told me that I needed to do a better job. So I'm going back to the drawing board, and I'm adjusting. Listeners is doing what it's designed to do. It's helping us get better at presenting stuff to people. So even me, who co-owns the program, I'm not getting full up votes. I'm not getting verified all the time. I'm getting downvoted by the guy beside me constantly. But it's telling me to get better, and that's the idea. So your listener, what you earn in listeners, what you earn in CTP is not touched. Never. Doesn't matter if you have a 0 score, if you got a 70 score. Doesn't matter. it's the mail per credit per click, excuse me, that you'll be getting. So I just wanted to note that, just so people don't freak out and go, "You're taking away our rewards." No, it's not that at all. So.
Yeah, it doesn't touch CTP or listeners' rewards. They're the same as they were 2 days ago, and they'll be the same tomorrow. Those will never change. So.
Yep. Very, very important. So obviously it just got started. We were testing it, and Blaine reset the numbers kind of a couple of hours ago. So now it's running. So everyone's going to have low scores right now as we start going, and more mail is voted on. So it's not going to, it's right now, you're not going to see someone with a 70 score. You're going to see people down in the 20s. You're going to see people in the 30s, but that's about it. The color coding, though, I wanted to touch on that. That will be in the blog post that I'll present to you guys probably later tonight, if not later tonight, tomorrow. The color coding: red, bad, do better. Blue, you're doing okay. You could do better, but you're doing okay. You're doing fine. Green, thumbs up. Keep doing what you're doing. Good stuff. So there's 3 color codes: red, bad, change what you're doing. Blue, everything is beautiful, it's gorgeous. You try to get a little bit better, but you're doing okay. And then green is the gong show. It's very good. Thumbs up. You can do it. I have belief in you and power. So there you go. Perfect.
All right, well, that's it. Thanks for coming to our show.
That's it. Thanks for coming to our show.
Buy our stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just getting started. So feedback, there'll be a ton of questions. Obviously, it's going to take time for this system to build up. But I think you will. No, there's no green yet, Chris. It's way
it's going to be a while before we start to see green. They're going to come in onesies and twosies in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. And then you'll get more after that.
Did you say onesies or twosies?
Yeah. Ones and twos, one person, whatever.
Onesies and twosies. I like it. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, it's going to take time to develop. So you're seeing red because 25 is what everyone starts at. So anything that goes before 25 will get the red, because 25 is the cutoff. So if you got 26, 27, 28, don't worry, just keep going. Keep building. Mm-hmm. If you're in the red already, don't worry. I was in the red too earlier today. Don't worry. Just keep building, keep getting better, keep verifying the emails, keep reading the emails, keep sending the emails, and let the system and the community do its thing. So listen, this is what it comes down to, and I said it. I asked Blaine perfectly, because Blaine starts giving me all these numbers and stuff to look at, and I was like, okay, cool. This is what I need to know. If I do good, if I deliver value to listeners, if I'm providing something that people enjoy, will I get votes? He says yes. So that makes sense to me. That's the John Go approach to this. If I'm continuously delivering value to listeners, I will get upvotes. So that's what we as entrepreneurs, content marketers, whatever we want to call ourselves, that's what we should be focusing on. Getting better and delivering value to people each and every day. If you do that, you don't need to worry. Don't worry. You're good. You're dandy. So
basically just an extra metric besides the upvotes that we see on mail history. Think about just another metric for you to go up and down and do better.
Yeah.
So keep it simple. Just a metric for now.
That's exactly why I fell in love with like affiliate marketing, because there's all of these metrics and numbers and like so many ways to track everything. So I think every opportunity that we have to bring a way for people to figure out or help them figure out, I'm doing good, I'm doing bad. I think it's always a great thing. Just like Eliana said, it's just another metric. And again, there's not, if it goes down below 25, you're screwed forever. No, it's real simple. Just change what you're doing and people will start to upvote you.
David's got a question of him. He says, is there a place to see your score prior to sending an email? Well, if you haven't sent an email yet, you're at 25. So you're at 25 no matter what. When you send email, you would just check your inbox. You would just check your inbox and find your mail. Now that's a good point. I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out to stick it somewhere, maybe. But it's right now everyone's at 25 if they haven't sent a single email. So you're at 25 if you haven't sent an email in the past couple hours. So, but it's good. That's a good suggestion. I'll write it down, Blaine, just to piss you off and give you ideas.
Fine. I think I have an answer.
Okay.
Give me a second. Just keep talking, and I'm going to do this real quick.
Well, Blaine's going to do that. So again, and I'm beating a dead horse here, and I think it's really, really important to remember your CTP earnings, your listeners' earnings are never affected by this. So it's not like Hive. It's not like if I've got a whole bunch of stake, I can downvote your content and then you get no rewards. It doesn't work like that. It's not designed to do that. It's got its place on Hive to do that. That's fine. This is designed to encourage people to get better with their, because what we were seeing, let's be honest, what we were seeing, we thought this would be fixed with upvoting and downvoting. The problem is the majority of the people still don't even use the upvote and downvote button. So we're sitting there going, how do we encourage people to use that? Well, most people are starting, they have a minimum of 4 to 8 votes a day. They can't really, they got to be really picky and choosy about where they vote, but we want to encourage them to vote. This will help them kind of find places to vote. So if you see people that are putting good content, the community says this is good content, that will show them the way. So a great branding opportunity for people that are in listeners. You want to get your reputation up because this is going to be the stuff that a lot of new people will look at first. They'll see this stuff as being high quality, high value. So just a little, nugget as well. But again, don't worry. Your listeners and your CTP are not affected by this, the payout for it at all. Whether you stake, whether you upvote, whether you send, whether you read, none of that is hurt. So just want to make sure people know that so they don't say, hey guys, why are you trying to take away our stuff? That's not it. So, and look, let's be brutally honest. I mean, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This is at its core, very basic gamification. I don't know about you guys. I love seeing my reputation increase. So every day I want to use the system to get that increased. I love that. That's a big deal personally, and I know it is for a lot of other people as well. So basic gamification helps us improve, kicks our own butt, right? Nothing better than kick your own butt. Blaine's got something to share. Here we go.
We're going to take our eyes down to the bottom left of the screen.
Hey.
I'm going to zoom in on it down here.
I saw it.
I can see it. Yep.
Now you can see your own reputation on every single page. So if you suck at sending, you will be haunted by this number forever. Yep. Problemo solved. Okay.
Love.
Sorry, that was easy.
Magics.
I was looking around on the page. I was like, where could we put it? And I was like, oh, just put it next to the username. It's easy. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Perfect.
Keep
beautiful. I love it. So yeah. There you go. Got it. So yeah, it's there, David. You can check it out. It's just down at the bottom left of the members area as well. So there you go. Hello, John. Welcome, sir. Welcome. So yeah, guys, that's the first little bit of news. Reputation scores are now implemented into listeners, and it does not change your listeners or your CTP rewards at all. It's not designed to do that. It is designed to help people find really good content and to help you get better at sending content. So there you go. Should we do part 2? Or here we go. Okay, we're doing part 2. So we hope you guys think the reputation is a lot of fun, and that will be interesting to see the reception. There'll probably be people that love it, and there'll probably be people that hate it, and that's just the nature of the beast. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to love this. Pretty sure this is going to be the hit of all hits. So,
all right. So we are talking about chances right now, and I know we had brought it up before a couple weeks ago. I was stuck on the math a little bit. There we go. That's better. And just trying to figure it out. So this is chances. It's soon going to be added to the menu on the left-hand side. The way that it works is really simple. if you are already going to purchase listeners for staking inside the site, we're giving you a chance to double that amount. That's all that it is. There is no losing here. You can't lose any tokens. You're not betting anything, so there's no gambling. It's just a chance to see if you win. That's all that it is.
Yep.
And you can see here, for example, if you purchase and stake 5 listeners, you'll be able to spin the wheel. We got rid of the wheel spin. That was the original thing. So I'm going to fix that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know.
You'll be able to pick a nerd for a
Pick a
chance
nerd.
to win an additional 5 listeners. So if I was to purchase 10 listeners and stake 10 inside the site, I could click a nerd or pick a nerd for a chance to win 10 more. Also, the way that it works is you can only earn as much as you stake. So if I buy 10 and I stake 5, I can only try to double the 5, not 10. So this is what it looks like. If you have not made any purchases from your connected account in the last 24 hours, you have to purchase it from the account that's connected inside Listnerds, and then you have to transfer it into Listnerds and stake it. Again, the goal of this is not to get people to buy Listnerds for the sole purpose of trying this out and playing the chances. If you are already planning on buying Listnerds and staking, which I think is a great idea, you should do that and get your chances and see what happens, right? So I'm going to refresh the page. La-di-da-di-da. This is what happens. Now you get a cool button here. Click here for your chance. Right now it's set up in test mode so that we can play around with it and test it out and see what's going on. So all you do is click for your chance to win, and all you have to do is pick a nerd. Do you like red or orange or blue or teal or purple or gray or pink or green or yellow? It doesn't matter.
I say pick red.
John wants red.
Let's say
what color
red.
do you want, Eliana?
I want gray.
Gray. Okay, I'm going to go with purple.
Okay, perfect.
And then it's going to spin the lottery wheel, see if you want it. Hey, did you notice that our mascot's glasses are broken? We didn't.
Yeah. Here's the. Oh, shucks.
And I didn't win this time, and that's okay. We hope we try again soon. But hey, at least we got to look at some nerds. So
not bad.
It's as simple as it is. It's really easy to do. I'm going to refresh it again, and we're going to try our chances one more time. This time we're going to go with pink because it's right in the middle. We're checking to see if you won. Lane had to clean his glasses. Yes, I had to clean my glasses. So stand by. Takes a second.
Oh, shucks.
Damn it.
Better luck next time.
So just so you guys know, this is demo mode. So it's not live yet. If anybody's going to, don't buy. If you're going to test this out, don't buy anything yet. It's still in test mode. So
it will be in live mode shortly after we, at some point between now and the time that we stop this webinar. Still didn't win.
You haven't picked red or gray yet, have you?
What's that?
Ask Mike to pick a color.
Ask Mike to pick a color.
Okay, red.
Oh, red. Watch, you're going to win now because you picked red.
Because I'm going to win? That's what it is? I'm trying a different color. Eliana is only one person. Be patient.
Yes.
Oh, shut.
Damn.
All right, let's try again. Let's do gray. At some point, we're going to pick all the colors. One of them's got to win. I don't know. So the way that it works is each color is related to a code, and if that code is the right code, then you win. If not, then you don't win. But it's not the same color every single time.
There will be a winner eventually. We're processing your request.
Eventually. I changed this thing so that I would have increased chance.
Hey, better luck next time.
Let me just make sure we get a winner real quick. People know what it looks like. This should be good here. Teal. Checking to see if we won. Yeah, our mascot's glasses are broken. Yeah, we didn't.
We're going through all those funny little
segments.
Hey!
That's what it looks like when you win. I just cheated the system so that I could win. Be careful. You too can become a degen.
Big facts.
And that's all that it is. And it will automatically transfer those nerds. They will be liquid because they come from our liquid prize pool. So they will be transferred immediately over to your account for you to be able to stake or purchase mail with or do whatever you want. So
Yep.
Here's chances. The odds are not known yet. With the shaky, we were able to run a test of about 50,000 and figure out the preliminary odds. This we didn't have time to do that, so we are figuring out the odds as we go along, and that's as simple as I can make it for the odds.
Yep. Beautiful stuff. So, that's chances. And when's it going live, Blaine? After you said after the demo, so you're pretty
very
much
soon.
right.
When?
Very soon?
2
Question mark.
p.m.
I just got to delete all the test stuff. Make sure it's good to go. Okay. And then add it to the menu. Okay. And it's live.
There you go.
Except the little icon doesn't work for it, so that's silly.
Well, it's still there.
Yeah.
You should put a nothing. Perfect. Yep. Good stuff. Never mind. Yep. It is, Chris. But we'll figure this out slowly.
I gotta find a good icon.
Chances, like
Chances.
I don't know. No, if we put dice, then people will say it's very important. This is not gambling. Very important because you don't lose. There's no lose. It's a bonus.
You're not purchasing anything from us, and you cannot lose anything. So,
right. Just so people know. So if you buy something, you get it. You get the chance of doubling it. So there you go. Hopefully you guys like this. So that's a reputation and chances. Two pretty cool new features we think of listeners. Obviously, we're only 2 months into this, and we're continuing to fire things up and add a little bit more excitement to the platform. The one thing, the 0.5 was brought up today. Do you want to touch on that, Blaine? The price increases for solos? You're muted.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Eliana sent me a icon for chances. It's a bullseye.
Nice.
Nah, that one doesn't work either. I'll just change it back to the big C that I had it as.
Big C. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so
Beautiful.
solo males are priced respectively based on the number of sends and opens and click-throughs that people are getting with them. So what we're seeing is there is a lot. I don't know why that did that. That's weird. Of mail going out, and these solo ads are being sent to a lot of people and getting a lot of opens in comparison. Plus, they're automatically verified, and you can instantly get paid for them that day. So they have to be priced competitively, basically. And we knew this from the start that at some point the price of solo mails would go up. And today was that day based off of our numbers and statistics. So they went up from 10,000 to 15,000 mail. Enterprise members still get one free solo token a month. And yeah, that's all that it is. We have to make sure we keep up with the model and everything. And the biggest thing with list nerds and any sort of basically like a credit-based site is you have to manage those things, and that's our mail token. So it has to be managed properly. We cannot sell or give away 1 million mail tokens and have 5 people using them. It just cannot work like that. It's a bad business model to do that. So we are just making sure that we're keeping up with the inflationary piece from there. So, but yeah, 15,000 now. Congrats.
There you go. So that was the 0.5 news. So reputation, that will take, I'm sure, a couple of weeks to iron out before you can basically say this is my reputation and be confident with it on listeners. Give it some time. Make sure that you're voting every day. Make sure that you're reading the content people are sending and contributing to the entire ecosystem by using the votes. That will help the reputation scores for everybody. Second thing is obviously chances. We think it's just a good high five for people that purchase and stake listeners off of the market, because that will increase obviously the ecosystem, and it'll, we're going to have more and more use cases for listeners, the token going forward. And then finally, we got the 0.5, which is the increase for solos to 15,000 mail tokens. So hopefully, I think that's it. We forgetting anything?
Yeah, we are. Mail tokens are now purchased solely with listeners tokens.
Right. Right.
Our goal is to continue to bring use case. So we're dedicating that to increasing the use case for listeners tokens. So you can buy mail tokens with listeners. It is through HivePay. So you're going to get a discount based on your membership plus the 10% discount for using HivePay. So you're going to get them still cheaper than you normally would paying via debit card or whatever it may be to buy them with the listeners tokens. So we are continuing to increase that with the goal of a solid, strong use case for the listeners token while we add to that and the CTP token.
Yep. So, John wanted to know, will you be able to spin the wheel below for a chance to win? Well, it won't be a wheel. It's going to be the nerds. So, the reason he asked is because he just purchased some listeners tokens. So, it should be showing up. If not, Blaine will ninja kick.
Stake, give it 5 minutes for the stake to show up into your account, and then it will be there.
Takes a couple minutes, and you should be good to go. But it's funny, we were talking about this, just a little side note here, and I had this real old Web 2 idea, and Blaine's like, that's kind of old, and that's not going to work anymore, because if people win this stuff, they're probably going to screenshot it and share it and talk about it. So I would encourage you guys, if you do, even if you don't win, screenshot your experience, document your journey, share the screenshots of winning or even losing with chances. Even if you're still checking out the shaky shakies, like screenshot those shaky shakies, talk about it, share it, and share your experiences with this stuff, and let us know. Give us feedback, and we'll have some fun. So yeah, it says spin the wheel on the site. Yeah,
I just changed it. Calm down. Like we just talked about that 5 minutes ago, man.
Blaine is also one person, please.
Yeah, that's another one you got to put out there, Blaine. You got to put Blaine is only one person.
No, Blaine is not a bot.
Yeah, Blaine is the only developer. So.
Blaine is not a bot.
We got to finish this last little thing.
No, you can spin a nerd.
Oh, you could definitely. That'd be cool, man. Imagine a nerd just spinning like that. So, yes, and John just said that he's trying to beat Mike to the first win. Yeah, definitely. You definitely got to go for it before Mike gets a hold of this, because then it's game over. So
yeah.
Let us know, guys. Before we shut down, I do want to get feedback. If anybody's got any feedback, questions, let us know. There's a really good crowd. Tons of people in Vim. Lots of people watching on Facebook, I hope, as well as YouTube. So let us know, man. Give us your feedback, your thoughts on this. We're big boys and big girls. We can take it. If you're kind of like scratching your head, let us know. I will deal with the customer service, and Eliana will let Blaine just vent, so you guys don't think.
I do want to hit on that while we're waiting on questions, because we get it all the time. Each one of us receives no less than 300 to 700 messages every single day, whether it be in group chat or in private on Telegram, Discord, email for some of us, with support questions and stuff like that. Please use the support desk. It takes 5 times longer for any of us to answer support questions one by one via Discord, PM, Telegram group, Telegram direct message, email, so forth and so on, than it does if you were to just go, you submit a support ticket. All 3 of us are notified instantly when you submit your support ticket, so that somebody can go and check on it and get an answer to it. Also understand that we are human and we sleep sometimes. And Eliana lives in Portugal. So, number one, she's asleep most of the day that we're working.
Of
And
course.
number two, she has to translate everything. So, submit your support tickets in Portuguese
Please do. Yes.
so that she can better understand what you're trying to get
Por
across.
favor,
Um, but
please.
yeah, no, just use the support desk. Please, 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 please use the support desk. I know it sounds like me getting really snippy with people in chats when I'm like, use the support desk. I'm not. I'm just like, just use the support desk.
It's
That's what it's there for.
quicker
We have an
because we
entire
get
thing to track
notified.
all issues. Use it.
We get notified. It's quicker. It's quicker for me. I can see on my phone. I can check.
That's a really good thing to note. Just what Blaine and Eliana talked about. When you support it, when you send a support ticket, it actually gets. If you guys remember the mastermind session we had last night for everyone in the inner circle, we have a bot set up that sends a notice to all of us that there's a ticket. That is immediate. Someone putting it in chat, it'll be me maybe seeing it at 1 a.m. Eliana's sleeping, Blaine's sleeping. What am I going to do? Especially if it's technical. I mean, you guys are ups, poops, creek, without a paddle. I mean, so that way we all get noticed right away. Blaine and Eliana won't see that maybe at 1 o'clock, but they'll see it if it's a support ticket. So that's the best way to do it to get it the quickest handled, because most of the time people coming to me with, this didn't work. Guess what I'm doing? I can't fix it. So I got to wait for Blaine, who will be waking up or he's doing something else, because he's one of those, I think he's like, how old are you? 40 going on 80. He goes to bed at like 7:30 p.m. every night.
First of all, bedtime is 9.
9. I mean,
But I also wake up at like 5:30 in the morning.
It's amazing.
That's my midday lunchtime when he wakes up.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's the reason. But
my bedtime is 3 a.m. for the last few days.
It's been late. I even had Blaine up the other night with me. It was crazy. Couldn't believe it because of the notification system that we got.
It's our artificial intelligence.
AI
it tells us what to do and when we need to fix things. That's it.
We need that to fix some things. That's the next challenge.
Exactly, John. I'm just getting started at 9 p.m. I'm usually in bed around 11ish, but I've always got my laptop and I'm doing work, maybe writing a post or writing an email or checking listener stuff or, raging on someone on Twitter, I'm sure, or something. So, but yeah, I'm still a night owl, man. I can't do the early mornings. It's just
me too.
Can't do it. It hurts my head. So there you go.
I hear you.
So if there's no questions, guys, give it a shot. Test out the reputation. Start upvoting. Start checking out the content. Yeah, and if you want to take your chances on some extra listeners, go purchase some listeners off the market, stake it, and see how the nerds treat you. So
we'll make them spin one day.
We should have one that spins. The nerd head just spins and spins.
I mean, I can make it do that, but I don't know the purpose behind it other than it looks cool.
It looks cool. Everything. That's the dude.
Why not? Why not spin the nerd? Why not
spin the nerds? So, actually, 2 major announcements, 2 semi-major announcements. So technically 3 big announcements tonight, if we're doing the math. Quick maths. Thank you guys for coming.
3 and a P. If you play spades.
Thank you.
Yes. Toodles. Bye-bye.
Bye.